This podcast may contain adult themes and strong language.
You stepped onto Busker's Corner.
It's just like any other situation. Audience participation will have everything to do with the highs that you can hit. And sometimes it's magical. I can only state the obvious in that respect. But when it all comes together and the universe has everybody there in good spirits, it's a beautiful thing.
Hello, this is your host, Robert. Welcome to Busker's Corner Podcast, where we ask many different street performers to tell us their stories. This one is told by a very talented artist and musician working in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Please welcome Grant Hayunga in a story called Bad Dylan Impression.
I don't know, it's that beautiful moment that you see any busker capture where somehow they've gotten everybody's attention and they've suspended disbelief and people give them the space to do what they're doing and, let the magic flow. But arguing with other people, that's busking. Shit. When I was doing it around Santa Fe exclusively, those were mostly friends and contemporaries, and you were competitive, period. But all because you wanted to be really good. I remember lots of arguments over me playing cover songs or not with just the general population, which I thought was ridiculous. The more I tried to project, the more nasal my voice would become, the more people would tell me to play Bob Dylan songs and quit fucking playing my songs. But I've also only can sing like 2 or 3 notes as it is, and now and half of what I do is talking. But when you're outside, you can't get away with that. You gotta project. So my voice was just getting reedier and reedier and reedier. So I came off like a bad Dylan kid knockoff as it was, So I understood what I was drawing. The problem. My phone rang and I picked it up, and on the other end turned out to be Val Kilmer. And that fucker and I had a lot of fun. Sundance Film Festival in the ski town. I'm going to get invited. I'm going to be given $1,000 by Kilmer. He's going to say, get the van, fucking load it up. You guys are going to play a gig. I don't know where you're going to do it. I load up the car, the trailer. We head out. We land in Sundance. It actually turns out that cast members from a Bob Dylan movie called Masked and Anonymous they're premiering this at Sundance this year, and we're going to play their party. Val's got it all arranged. He's locked down a club. Penelope Cruz is making this happen with him and other people that are in other luminaries in the film. The only problem is that everybody in Sundance has been told that this unknown band is going to be joined by Bob Dylan. The place is packed out onto the streets. Beck is playing down the street, but people are come to our gig to see Bob Dylan, who's never gonna fucking come. I was so scared. I came out on stage and I had my, acoustic electric ancient Gibson tuned backstage, and I smacked into the mic stand and knocked the whole thing out of tune. The place was packed. I had to tune with the whole band waiting. I started just panicking. There was velvet ropes in the crowd to keep the famous people from the other hundreds of people. So I'm looking down at like Mickey Rourke and Daryl Hannah and shit, and I can't tune my guitar. And it's like the television screen is flipped on me, and everybody's like, "Where's Bob Dylan?" That's how I felt, terrified. We played the set. I think we played the set with high energy. I think we got invited to brunch the next day. So like it wasn't all bad. But I remember getting off stage and Kilmer saying to me, "There will be tears before bedtime."
Thank you, Grant Hayunga, for such a cool story. That must have been so much fun, despite the tears before bedtime. If you like this single story, you can hear the full episode of Busker's Corner podcast with Grant and 2 other performers on Season 1, Episode 7, called In Over Your Head.
If you'd like to support BCP, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and tell all your friends and family about our podcast. It really helps us grow.
Thank you for listening. Tune in next time for more true tales from the world of street performers. But for now, you're stepping off Busker's Corner.